There
yeah.
it is. All right. So there's going to be a pretty noticeable cut here in the audio. It's because my computer is being weird and it crashed. Like it blue screened as we were sitting there recording.
Of course, first podcast.
Having technical issues. That's great.
Yeah. So Nanda, talk about yourself.
It's your time to shine, Ananda.
I mean, what's there to say?
She's really funny, guys, and she's really pretty.
She said guys.
Well, not just guys.
I just like to use it, guys.
Yeah, honestly, I'm looking for a man. Anybody out there?
And I'm gonna call the audience guys. Like, hey guys.
Yeah, I know. I was just kidding.
So, if you're crazy feminist, I'm sorry.
Lainey's like, oh, that's me, or
it's not that deep.
It's not. It is not.
So yeah, we're back, and we're back, and we're back, back again.
We're gonna have a song playing every time we have a technical issue. Hopefully, that'll be the only one, but it probably will not be.
I say we just start singing. No, I'm just kidding. So who wants to throw out a thing? What's on your mind? Somebody just say something on your mind. Go, 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 go.
Bananas.
What'd you say?
Bananas?
Yes, I said bananas.
That makes me think of the show Banana Slug from. Not the show Banana Slug.
We're talking about.
But
everything's the worst.
Everything's the worst. I saw one episode.
Everything sucks.
Everything sucks.
I haven't even seen the show, and
but
I saw the whole show, and I don't remember.
I saw the one episode where he says, "Oh, I'm not gonna fall in love with you, and if I do, I'll say banana slug." And then, bam! Of course, he says banana slug. Oh, it's so stupid.
Everybody's gonna have a safe word.
But he didn't say it to her. He said it behind her back. She doesn't know.
To her literal back.
Stop spoiling stuff. Jeez.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have all kinds of spoilers.
I'm
probably.
just kidding.
Alert.
I don't have too much.
Viewers.
Like I've already seen Freaks and Geeks, so I just don't really feel like I'm gonna see it.
So
Lainey told me it's basically just
It is, but I don't know.
Freaks and Geeks is better.
better. The cool thing about Freaks and Geeks is it's like it got like 7 different stars on it that are all huge stars now. That were it was like one of their first things, you know. It's pretty cool.
They can be stars.
They can be stars someday.
That's
I
true.
follow them all on Instagram.
The kids from Degrassi, like 2 of them became big stars. Drake and, or should I say
Drake.
What's his real name?
Jimmy.
Aubrey Graham.
Aubrey Graham. Anana was ready with
Jimmy.
that.
Anana loves
Rewatch right now. Well, I've watched 50 episodes in the past like 2 days.
Oh man, I don't blame
Jimmy's
you.
about to get shot.
I haven't
Next
seen
generation's
it.
good. Oh yeah, don't spoil it. He doesn't
Well,
die.
we know.
The audience doesn't matter, but I haven't seen
I'm saying
it.
don't spoil it, bro.
No, it's entertaining. I went back and started rewatching Next Generation a couple years ago, and it was really weird how like kid friendly the first couple episodes was.
Yeah, but
like
it's like real though. Like they really hit the issues.
Well, yeah, it's just the first couple episodes. Like a little kid could watch it, and there wasn't anything offensive in it. Like the very first episode is about the main girl, the blonde girl. She's like chatting with the dude online, but and then the whole point of the episode is the mom saying like, "Don't talk to people online because they're strangers."
Y'all remember
like
that
nothing
episode?
offensive happens in it. It's like very like it's like
That's
a
why I like
setting.
it. It's so real. It's like if there's a show like
Each
that
other all the time.
now. When I was that age, like I'd be a whole different person. Like they hit the hard hitting topics, like the stuff that the kids actually need to be seeing. But, like,
And it's kind of like the
shows
show
will do
grows
that
up
now.
with you too.
Yeah.
Y'all remember when she stole her mom's vibrator and brought it to school and then dropped it and it rolled under the toilet?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't remember.
It's shiny and
Yeah. I
what?
remember
Okay,
that.
while y'all are drinking, I'm just gonna say that my heart is really happy in this moment.
That's good.
I'm very happy. This is awesome. Okay, this is
JT does something like that too.
always wanted.
With like a penis pump though. He like
What?
has it cool, and like they find it in his backpack or something.
Is that the guy who gets the STD?
No.
I think every kid in that show gets an STD.
Hey, that's how life is. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Right
They're-
now? I'm kidding.
Excuse me?
Cut that.
I'm gonna punch you.
What?
No.
I thought we weren't doing much
We're not.
editing.
We're not editing.
We need some other little cut that. Who's gonna be doing that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Nah, I'll leave it to you guys. I said what I said.
No, that's okay. It's not that deep. That's the thing. Like everyone, this is a joke. Well, this isn't a joke, but this is a joke.
It's just a joke.
It's all just a big. Life is a joke.
Also, I don't.
STDs.
STDs are not a joke.
They can be a joke.
Yeah.
The
The right audience.
The right audience. I don't know if the listeners noticed, but I think for the first time in my life, realized that my name can be spelled in Lainey's name, in my sister's name.
Yeah.
That's really strange.
It's like an anagram.
Nope, because they.
It's close enough.
Okay, also, I know for a fact that I'm an idiot, so I'm going to say dumb stuff all the time, and you all can, if we have listeners ever, I can...
Of course we are going to have listeners.
I know. We will.
Lainey over here missed 600 followers on Twitter or whatever.
I
don't have 600. I told you I have under 100
you all
followers
can,
on Twitter.
you all can correct me. Or whatever, just don't be rude because I'm an idiot and it is what it is. And I'll say some head ass stuff.
We're all idiots.
I don't have 600 followers on anywhere.
I'm not smart.
You were bragging about a bunch of followers on something.
I don't remember doing that.
Well, I remember you doing it.
I have like 87 followers on Twitter. That's why I don't.
I will tweet this out.
I have 13
100
followers, Lainey. That's like a lot better than mine.
Alright, you better tweet this, Ananda. Bring it
Damn,
out for us.
470.
Her mom has a lot more
Yeah,
than
my
she
mom
does.
has like 11K.
Oh my god. Dude, get your mom to tweet this out.
Yes, will your mom tweet this
So I
with
was
us?
like, her Twitter account, like she uses it anymore.
Yeah, just spread the word, man.
I was gonna change it into a podcast account for you all.
There you
Oh,
I'll be your
hell
social media
yeah.
manager.
You can be our social media. Okay, so.
She'll be the unofficial fourth member.
Yes.
Doing social media stuff.
Ananda is
Showing up
social
on every
media.
Manager.
Lainey is
Summer.
creativity and art and blah 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 and
Can
all
we just
that
say
good
the
stuff.
illustrator?
Illustrator.
Yeah, she's the artist of the picture that you guys are
Yeah, the
looking
picture
at
that you
right
see. This is just for. We have better things coming.
It's a rough sketch.
It's a rough sketch.
But Lainey
It'll
is
be
an
on the next
illustrator. Ian is our tech go-to guy.
Doing all the behind the scenes.
Raea's just got a big ass mouth.
There you go.
Basically. That's what it is. Wow. I bring nothing to the table.
You're the leader.
You're the leader. It's your podcast, bitch.
I'm the singer of the band. No, I'm just kidding. You don't want that.
She's the singer, otherwise known as a person who has no skill. I'm just kidding.
Bye.
I was going along with what you were saying about
Yeah.
my brand.
This roast Ian, not me.
We're roasting Brandon.
Okay, but listen, I
Nobody
always
knows me.
end up getting roasted. You all will see this as the trend audience.
Yeah.
I always get roasted. It's a thing. It's a
Lainey just
fact.
roasts everybody. She picks everybody as her target to roast.
Yeah.
She roasts me all the time.
Exactly.
She's always called me Four Eyes and shit.
I haven't called him four eyes since like middle school.
She called me Four Eyes in a pretty hateful way one time, though. Like, pretty damn, she was like angry at me. She
I
was
do-
like, okay, 4 eyes.
I do
She was
want
like,
I've broken several pairs of his glasses.
I do want to talk about a story your mom told me
No.
today about when you
Stop.
were younger. No, it's really cute. No, it's okay. Like, it's not bad. Okay.
She texted me while I was sleeping today. It said, "Oh, your mom told me this really cute story of you," and then she sent me like 3 photos of myself when I was younger.
That's actually kind of freaky.
She's like,
man.
"I like this one. It's really cute." You know what? Mom didn't even ask her to do this. She was just stalking our Facebook profile.
Oh, she was?
Looking at little y'all pics. Okay.
She's
Anyway.
supposed to be working.
Anyways, so so she told me this story because we were. Yeah. Anyways, so she was like, this one time you did the cutest thing. You were really young and you were running outside and you had fallen or something. Like you got hurt, and she was trying to figure it out, and you were just bawling like she said alligator tears. Like you were bawling, and you wouldn't like talk and stuff, and then you just like look over and you see the cookies and you like dry up like you're done. And you ask if you can have a cookie. And you're just done crying, and she was just like, yeah, like she thought, it'd make you stop crying. But as soon as you saw the cookies, you just like.
That sounds like something Lainey would do. That's
Sweet
pretty
tooth
good.
since day one.
I thought that was so damn cute. So.
Lainey
Yeah.
was pretty cute as a little kid. We went and watched some home videos. She was definitely the cutest of the
Stop
three of
making-
us.
I was really cute.
She was.
I'll be the first to say it. Like, watching myself on home videos, I cry. Like,
She does. Every time.
Yeah.
No, seriously. Every time we watch a home video of like Christmas and stuff, we got these two. It's from like It's like 2001, 2002.
we had one from 1999 that makes me cry.
Yeah, Lainey literally cries every time we watch it.
Y'all are lucky you have like home videos and stuff like that. Like
Dad was like an aspiring, film dude.
when I
Like, he
have a
was
family,
really-
I'm making home
Videographer.
videos. I don't care if
No, it's worth it.
That's a
It's
lot.
worth it, man.
That's cute.
it is. Oh,
He didn't take that many though. It wasn't very long lasting. Like, it was only during mom and dad's
He
marriage.
did it like over the course of 2 years, yeah. When him and mom are still married. That was
Okay.
about it.
if y'all didn't know, they're related.
We're twins. we had mentioned this.
Like
Yeah.
we weren't joking about us being twins. Like that's actually real.
Yeah, no.
We are the twins. I'm older,
By 1 minute.
fortunately.
Wow, twins. Am I right? Okay. Yeah.
That's what I love most of podcasts is the awkward silences. That's good. That's why usually with the editing they'll cut out all those awkward silences, but we're not doing that.
No, leave it.
Yeah, we'll leave it.
It's all good.
It's meant to feel natural.
Yeah,
Are we leaving the
it's
burps?
natural. Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Are we leaving the farts?
Absolutely.
Rhea's
Rip
on
one.
there.
Those are important, lady.
They mean a lot.
They do.
I just think about the Rooster Teeth podcast where
I haven't listened to Rooster Teeth podcast in years.
I don't remember who it was,
My fingers are blue and they smell
but he
like
kept.
metal.
I think it was Gavin or Michael or something.
Jeff
I hate
farted a
the
lot.
name Gavin.
No, I'm not talking about farting, but like every time they'd have a beer. Every time he would open it, it would foam.
That was Jeff. I don't remember.
I don't remember who. I thought it was Gavin, but I guess I'm wrong.
I have
Gavin.
no idea. I haven't watched them in so long.
I don't know.
Cow Chop is where it's at, yo. And they've got a really cool podcast called CCTV because it's Cow Chop TV. And I think that's a really clever name.
That is clever.
Like CCTV.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's pretty clever. And it's really good. It's a video podcast.
I still like the H3 podcast.
I have lost complete interest in H3.
I still like it.
They're hacks.
They talked up their podcast
Pop
a lot.
They talked up to Paul Blart.
But then nope, I've never said Paul Blart. Nope.
Paul Blart. Mock up. Paul Blart. Mock. Have y'all seen that video?
Is that a vine or something?
With it.
H3 talked up their podcast so high, and then they just really let it down.
That's all they do nowadays is their podcast.
Yeah, no, but for a while there, they weren't even uploading at all.
Yeah. It's because
They had
Ethan
promised
it's
them
because
they
like Ethan got depressed and shit.
Mm.
He thought he was a bad person. Like he said, he became very egotistical and stuff after getting so big on YouTube because he rose from like 100, not even 100,000 subscribers to like 3 million in the course of a year.
Well, that's about to be us. So if y'all get egotistical, then
We don't have 100,000 to
About
start
to
out with.
kick
That's
y'all.
what I'm saying.
Shout out to my favorite murder podcast. I will. Yes,
That's the name of my favorite murder is the name of the podcast.
Yeah. My favorite murder.
I just didn't want them to think you were saying my favorite murder podcast, you know?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Like murder-based podcast, yeah.
Oh no, it is also murder based
It is a
podcast.
murder-based podcast, but it's actually called my
But
favorite
recommend
murder.
10 out of 10 if you like murders and crazy things and unsolved mysteries and killings and child killers and all that kinds of good stuff.
And if you
That's my favorite
like movies, Sardonicast. I'm always talking about Sardonicast. It's 3 of the biggest YouTube. Anybody that would listen to this is probably gonna have already heard of. Not necessarily Sardonicast, but one of the 3 people is one of 3 people. YMS, Ralph, or I Hate Everything.
Also, shout out to this podcast. Am I right?
Wait, I didn't get mine in. Mine is My Brother and Me. It's my favorite podcast on the planet. Love those McElroy brothers. The Hamilton guy, what's his name? Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah.
He was a fan of the podcast before Hamilton even existed, and they helped him make it.
Oh,
So shout out to them.
Okay.
I've never even
Good
heard of this before.
people. I saw them
Wow.
live. It was the best day of my life.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. I got to see Colin Mockery live from Whose Line Is It Anyways, and that was he was a hilarious man. Colin
Long time
Mockery
ago?
and Brad Sherwood. It was at the
His line is in
EKU Center for Life.
Laney. We're not supposed to say shit about whatever. If they
It's
find
okay.
our our
It's-
Facebook, they're gonna
it's
see that we
okay.
live where we live. But yes, at this
Come murder. No, don't come murder.
If they add her, listen, if they add our Snapchat, I'm off ghost mode, so they're gonna be able to see where I live.
Yeah, we'll deal with
You're what?
Where I live.
Oh, I thought you said my love. I was
My
like,
love.
they're gonna see my love.
But yeah, no, I got to see. It was Colin Mockery and Brad Sherwood. They had a 2-man show, and it was really hilarious. It had like audience participation shit. And have you guys seen Whose Line Is It Anyways?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's an absolutely hilarious show. Well, it can be really hilarious.
Disgusting.
What, the Guinness?
Disgusting?
Yeah.
The Guinness or Whose Line Is It Anyways? I was like, what are you talking about?
Disgusting show. No, the Guinness. It's disgusting.
Yeah, it tastes like soy
yeah,
sauce.
it's soy sauce.
I love.
So you got any beer drinkers up in here?
We got any beer
I'm
drinkers
technically
up
not.
in here? I mean,
Is this actually beer? Okay, yeah, it says beer with natural alcohol.
Red's apple ale is good. Okay.
this is 5%. This is 6%.
Wow. Laney's the hardcore one over here.
I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what beer it was, but it was super, like, the alcohol percentage was super high.
I have an idea. I have an idea of what we can talk about. We can.
Oops. Sorry, audience, that might be loud. It might be super quiet, actually.
Okay.
I was just checking on the update progress.
We can go around the table and talk about a funny memory that we have of another person in the room.
My short-term memory is invisible.
Yeah, I don't have the
It's
best memory.
non-existent.
Alright, fine. Never mind.
Well, I
give
got
up.
one about Laney.
No.
That works. That's fine.
There was this one time, it was really funny, she bullied me every day of my life. I'm just kidding. Laney didn't bully me that hard. She didn't bully kids in school, though. She slammed people's heads in the locker. Don't say names about that. Don't say names.
Okay, she slammed somebody
kid.
in a locker. She threw a chair at somebody.
She picked a kid up by his ankles and shook him out for his lunch
I
money.
did not. I did not.
I did not.
I did
Oh, hi,
not.
Mark.
Oh, hi, March.
I like that. I like that. Everyone go see the room.
Okay,
What time is it?
everyone listen, I'm not
That's good.
bullied.
Go see. Are you going
I
to go
was
see it?
bullied.
Didn't they have like shows in the theaters?
Yeah,
That's
they have
true.
shows all the time.
Like
you
the
tweet about it
Kentucky-
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
What?
I had nothing.
Oh, you didn't have anything to add?
I'm excited for their movie though. Best Friends.
I know, it looks
Oh, yeah.
really cute.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
It's kind of weird, though, because they were not anywhere close to friends in making that movie. Like, they got on each other's nerves all the time. They, had
They were
issues with
friends
each other.
now.
They were They were.
They started
Well,
out
Tommy.
as Tommy thought of Greg. Tommy was basically in love with Greg. Like,
Yeah,
straight up.
yeah.
But Greg thought Tommy was pretty damn annoying and got like pretty pissed with some of the stuff.
Yeah.
His book.
I mean, it makes sense.
Well, what I'm saying, his book makes it seem like he was a lot more friendly to Tommy and just kind of like going with the flow. But if you see it from anybody else's side, other than Tommy, because Tommy doesn't want to say anything bad about Greg Sestero.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at it from any of the other crew members' point of view, Greg was pretty harsh to Tommy, and Tommy just took it because he was in love with Greg, pretty much. But I think Greg feels bad about that because of the massive success of the movie and making Greg Sestero an actually famous person. Like, he wanted to be a famous actor. So I think now he's kind of going back on it and trying to patch things up. Well, Tommy Wiseau didn't think that he needed to patch things up at all, from what I could tell. But that's basically from what I've gathered with the research I've done. But to be fair, I'm not that versed in this. Like, I just know an okay amount.
We're together all the time, though.
That's the thing. Like, I feel like they become best friends, but they weren't like that when the movie was made.
I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm a little buzzed.
But you did have 2 stout beers, and you're kind of a lightweight.
I wish there was
I'm not.
I wish there was a third for you.
I wish there was a third for me too.
I'm drinking my third right now.
Chug, chug, chug.
There's nothing left to chug.
Yeah, where you can
I would
chug
love
up. And if you
a
can't,
screwdriver
then
right
it's,
now. That would be
Ian,
great.
careful.
Some like Moscato.
We almost got out of my house. We
There you go.
drank
It's
most
gone.
of it. Shit.
Yeah, sorry.
We just
So you
finished
can
up all
leave
the
the
rest of the
house,
alcohol in the
love.
house. I hope my roommates don't get mad about us finishing up all the alcohol. But I don't think they will. They weren't drinking it.
Literally,
It's been here for like a
they
week.
have money. Their John Ross is 21 or something like
He's
that.
21.
John Bonet.
John Benny.
John Bonet?
Brandon's the little youngling over here.
Brandon is young.
How old is he?
He's very young.
He's 19, about to turn 20. But he'll turn 20 like 2 months before we turn 21.
May 6th?
No, actually,
Yeah.
1
May
month.
6th?
Less than a month. Yeah,
We
May
turned
6th.
21 in the same month.
Virgo.
We're Gemini over here, which
I'm
the
gonna leave
symbol.
Yeah.
One little anecdote for y'all listeners.
But
This Go ahead.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say,
don't forget what she's saying.
me and Lainey were born in June, so we're Gemini, and the symbol for Gemini are twins.
We are the twins.
Shit.
Yeah, it's strange. You're hired.
Stop trying to shake my hand when I want to hold it.
We're sitting across the table from each other, so it's gonna get uncomfortable.
Technology's crazy.
For real.
Yep.
He doesn't.
Horoscopes, I believe in that.
I believe in
Put your hand in my hand.
Love horoscopes.
I've never. That's
Thank
Ananda
goodness.
as she's leaving the room.
Yeah. Stop, you two.
Yeah, Lenny.
We are talking.
We're talking, not
Ian
holding
moved
hands.
out. He moved out and he left me all alone.
Now,
You'll be okay. It's okay.
He left me.
You're right here.
I
live-
know, and I'm trying to hold his hand, and he won't.
I moved out, by the way, you all, to a house that's literally 2 minutes away from both my mom's house and my dad's house. It's within walking distance
And he
to both
still
my parents.
doesn't
Track
come
his
over.
location.
I come over
He's
every
on ghost
weekend.
mode.
I come over. I'm not on ghost mode. Raea turned it off. Raea turned my ghost mode off or whatever. Or somebody
No,
did.
I didn't.
It's back on.
I didn't. They did.
I don't even know what ghost mode is.
I didn't do
have
it.
no idea
They did it because they were.
They did it.
They're trying to get us all in the same location on Snapchat.
I'm fine with that. I just don't know how the hell to do it. I have no
Oh,
idea.
well, here,
you
pull
know.
it up. Pull it up.
Settings.
I think
Alright.
my thumbpad readers. No,
Somebody
never mind.
talk about something.
We're
Something.
talking about Instagram. I mean,
Yeah, we're-
Snapchat right now.
I don't want to have a podcast about Snapchat. Or
I
else
don't
would
wanna
kill
I don't like
myself.
Snapchat. I'll be the
Snapchat
first
is
to
the
say.
worst. Social media.
Okay, I like Snapchat. Quit hating on it. Yeah, the update kind of sucks, but get over it.
No, I don't even care about the update. I just hate it. I hate when people that have my number always be messaging me.
True.
So annoying.
I'm not the biggest fan of how people can see when you read something. Because, like, sometimes I'll have just enough time to read something, but then I have to set down my phone.
But there's
real
a
quick.
trick about that. I'll show you.
Really?
Okay. Because I know Lainey, at least, is the kind of person where if she sees you've read it, and then as she says left you on read, she'll get pissed. But sometimes, literally, I'll be at work, and all I'll have time to do is read it, and then I got to put my phone back away, and then I'll have to text
Do you
back
want
an
it
hour
for-
later.
I have that problem too.
Oh, wait.
What?
Enable ghost mode
See, it's not even on.
until turned off. So there, no one can see
See,
you.
it wasn't even on. Ghost mode wasn't on. And you said I had
No,
it
you're
on.
on ghost mode.
You just know how to turn it on. You just know how to enable it.
Yeah, so now no one can see you.
That's what, but Lainey was saying I
I
already
haven't
had
been
it.
able to see him.
Lainey was saying I already had
Sometimes
it.
that happens though. I think. 'Cause,
See,
people
that's
see
Lainey-
If
it
you
on
don't
too.
get on Snapchat and use it, then it won't track you.
Oh, that's the thing. I haven't been on Snapchat in like over a week.
Yeah, no, then it won't track
Bruh,
you.
okay, well,
All I use Snapchat for is just texting friends sometimes because we all have each other's phone numbers, but they still insist that we use Snapchat instead of just Messenger. I don't know why. Instead of just the phone messenger.
it's so that we can see Toby's face.
The little bit
When
emojis
is
of it.
Toby coming back up, by the way?
Weekend after next.
Bruh. I'm excited. I liked Toby.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, Toby's a good guy.
What did he think about us? What about me?
He liked you. He said y'all were funny.
Really?
It's if it didn't seem like that, it's just because he's awkward. He's social.
Yeah.
I
He is
love
awkward.
Tobin. I think he's so special.
Tony.
Yeah, Tony.
Tony is a good guy.
What did I name him at bowling? Start with an R.
I don't know. You named him
Ron.
all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, you
Ron.
named
Ron.
I
Ron.
named him Ron.
And he's just like.
I think he did have a good time.
No, he did.
Yeah,
He
okay. Cool.
Yeah, he told us afterwards that he had a lot of fun and he'd like to do it again.
Good.
And next time he'll probably be here for a week.
Poor guy.
He's down here. Yeah, poor guy. He's gonna be with us for a week.
No, poor guy.
That's
He's
terrible.
been going through some shit.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
I don't want to talk about it, but it makes me really sad.
Yeah,
Oh
it does
my
suck.
gosh, the audience is gonna hate us.
I know that.
Because I know I hate it when people do that to me.
That's something
But
private. We
sucks
can't go
to
into that on the podcast.
suck.
You gotta know us in
Rhea
person to know
sucks.
about that. Shit, Toby's gonna hear this and know that I told you all. But I told you all in confidence. Y'all didn't tell anybody else. And he said keep it in the friend group, and I think he considers y'all part of the friend
Let's
group.
just not worry
I
about it.
just said I love Toby.
Yeah,
so.
no, he knows he can trust y'all.
Let's move on. That was too much.
Alright, then what do you have
It's
to
not
say?
that
Yeah,
big.
that's true. We're kind of going against the name
That
of our
was
podcast.
too
right now.
much. Y'all
knew,
did it.
I knew this name was gonna end up being an ironic name because we were gonna get into deep some shit. I knew that was
I
gonna
know,
happen.
but the point is at the end of the day, it's not that
It's
deep.
still not
That's
that
the
deep.
point.
That's
you
the
know,
point.
don't get hung up. No.
Why do you keep winking at me again? Why do you keep winking over here?
Because I haven't
She
had
just
dinner yet.
winks.
Lainey likes
Oh,
winking.
she's trying to go so we can eat.
Yeah, I'm
You
trying to go
can
so we
chill
can
out
eat.
for a second. Do you know what we're making for dinner? We're making ham, mashed potatoes, and corn.
Ooh, that sounds awesome.
I know, and
That's-
Hawaiian rolls.
That's actually kind of what I had.
Wine rolls.
Yeah.
The bomb for us, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
That's sort of what I had. I had at Cracker Barrel. I had meatloaf with corn, hash browns, and pinto beans.
You gotta
Plain
get
hash browns or hash brown casserole?
Casserole.
Okay, there's a difference.
Yeah. Brandon got regular hash browns. And John Ross over there, he got a bunch of weird stuff. He got like pancakes, 2 eggs, apples,
He's
grits.
vegan.
Yeah, he just sometimes cheats and
Is he
becomes
really?
vegetarian.
Cracker Barrel's not
Yeah,
vegan.
but he's a very, as if they'd call it, bad vegan.
Did he eat cornbread?
Their cornbread is made with animal fat.
No, he didn't eat
That's
it.
good.
The only thing he did.
I hate this man.
Well, actually,
I used to work at Cracker Barrel, let's make that clear.
yeah, he ate 2 non-vegan things. He actually ate eggs and butter on the pancakes.
I'm
He
calling-
just
I'm
cheats
gonna
all
go
the time
to
when he
prison
goes
right now
out.
and fight him.
So
because
did
he's not
he?
that serious about it.
Okay, yeah.
He kind of does it more for his diet and stuff, just to like, you know, I don't know.
It's
he doesn't,
okay.
He doesn't need to lose weight. He
Not
weighs
really.
like 90 pounds.
I
The
hate
dude
when
is
like
skinny as
people
shit.
Take
are
him out
like,
of home.
"You're vegan? Oh, you ate butter one time." Like, chill out. It's
Yeah.
okay.
The hardcore vegans get so serious about it. They're about to like lynch you.
No.
Like-
You gotta eat vegan chocolate, y'all.
Vegan chocolate.
Stop. I
Vegan
can
chocolate,
label-
vegan chocolate is actually really good.
I can label myself whatever.
That's why I like
I'm not a vegan,
pescatarians,
though.
because they're like the more chill version of vegetarians or vegans.
Yeah, because they eat fish.
And milk and cheese.
Yeah.
Basically, my dad eats everything other than chicken and red meats and turkey. Like any white meat or red meat. That's the only thing he doesn't eat. Everything else, fish, cheese, any kind of dairy, eggs, he eats it
There's a
all.
lot of stuff that he does have to stay away from, though,
I
like
eat
certain
everything.
broths and stuff.
Yeah, but it's all just because it's got some kind of
Everything
white
and
or red meat.
anything.
Yeah,
I'm trying to go vegan. All I eat that's dairy is cheese and ice cream.
But can you go without cheese though?
Vegan
I
ice
know.
cream is
Lainey's,
good.
Lainey's always said she'd like to try being vegan. I'm like, dude, you can't live without cheese. You're
Yeah.
She's
reason-
Charlie from Sunny over here. Like, you put a platter of
Yeah.
cheese in her, she'll be like, I can't ignore the cheese, and
The
she'll just start
reason
shoving
that I
it in there.
want to be vegan, and I have for so long, is that I'm lactose intolerant, so I
Yeah.
really shouldn't be eating cheese. Like,
But you like it too much.
I had nachos
Yeah,
earlier
that's my
today.
problem too.
Yeah.
I had nachos earlier today, and my stomach is effed right now.
Oh.
I'm in so much pain just because I had nachos.
Speaking of
If
which,
I
I really
drink
gotta
them-
pee. I'll be right back.
If I drink a milkshake, code brown in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, it's bad.
Yeah.
I just knocked over my monopoly.
So that and like most of the time, like I'm really not even eating that much meat
Yeah.
unless I'm like going out or it's.
Chicken
Already
is
been
where I
cooked.
stay. Mostly.
They told me, they said introduce more red meat in because you're anemic, but I'm not trying to do that.
Ooh.
I mean, I'll just eat more. Like I already eat a lot of spinach. We haven't had any in the house, and I used to eat a lot of kale, but it really upsets my stomach.
You did used to do kale and eggs
all the time.
all the time, yeah.
Kale's my shit. Kale chips.
Yeah.
But it really. The problem with kale is that it doesn't. Your body really doesn't. What is it called? Digest it. So you go to the bathroom.
It's just in that toilet.
If all you've done to that
I'm
kale
really
is
excited
just
for
gone through your
food.
body.
We might have to end this for food.
I'm so hungry right now.
Same. I'm pretty freaking hungry. Oh, there's also chips and queso. Chips and sauce.
How much queso did you bring home?
There's not that much queso, but there's a lot of salsa, and it's spicy.
I want some of that queso then.
Then eat the queso.
Because you already had a bunch today.
Bitch, you want a queso? Eat some queso.
You brought it for me and then you ate it.
I brought it for the house.
She said she brought it for me.
No, it's you can eat it.
I'm gonna look up the text right now. I brought you some Mexican food.
No, I said I would try to bring you a plate, but everyone ate it up. It was gone. It was gone.
I'm gonna try to bring you a plate of the food.
Yeah.
Without Tupperware.
There, bam. See?
Why did my mom want to see those pictures, by the way?
I was just showing her what was at the place. We're gonna.
What?
He's
Everybody's
back.
staring at me.
We're talking about queso.
Queso?
Queso.
Well, at least you have some important conversation.
How long has this podcast been?
Well, this recording was
Almost 30
28.
minutes.
The one that got canceled earlier, I think, was like 17 minutes.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to cut this a little short because I'm starving.
Damn. that's all you get, folks. Everybody's hungry.
Hold on, I gotta Snapchat for my sister. Everyone look how cute she is. Y'all can't see.
Now this podcast has also featured a guest star of Raea's sister, too.
True.
Jada Bug. What's her nickname?
What's her real name?
Jaden Rose Thompson. She has a...
They have more of her name than ours.
Well,
Yeah, they
listen,
do,
listen.
actually,
My
yeah.
name is Raea Rose K. Thompson, and she's Jaden Rose. She has the... we have the same
Should we
Rose.
say our last name, Lainey?
White Castle.
Yeah, I'm
I
eating
don't
White
see you
Castle.
here, dog. Tiny ass
Like
hamburgers,
White
tiny
Castle.
ass cheeseburgers, tiny ass chicken sandwiches. It's outlandish, kid. Okay, yeah, so.
And Lainey's middle name is Noel.
And Ian's middle name is Nathaniel.
That's not true.
It is.
Nope.
Devin's is Thomas.
I changed it.
Yeah, to what? White.
No, I wouldn't change my middle name to
Castle.
White Castle.
Ian White Castle.
Mr. White Castle. That's stupid.
Sir, do you own the franchise?
That sounds like It sounds like I'm a character out of Clue or something. That's ridiculous. Mr. White Castle.
Mr. White.
Okay. So, remember, kids.
Eat White
Adults.
Castle.
Remember, at the end of the day, it's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
It's not all deep.
Smile. Be happy. It's okay.
It's okay to be happy.
Yeah.
The world is good, except for all the absolutely terrible shit that's
Yeah,
going on
there's a lot
right
of
now.
shit.
But it's not that deep.
Everyone.
Just drink your beer because it's not that
Everyone say bye.
See y'all later. This was fun.
deep. Bye.
Lady.